If you want to be a data analyst, you need to learn how to use Excel. So it is true that the work of a data analyst should mostly be performed with tools other than Excel. Most data analysts should be using SQL to manipulate and aggregate their data, not Excel. And then once they pull that data from SQL, they throw it into an advanced BI tool like Power BI or Tableau. So Excel is used as kind of a wildcard tool. You use it when you just have a quick task to do, or when you're delivering a report to a manager who only knows how to use Excel. So it does come in handy on the job. Plus, if you're new to data analytics and you've never written code before or you've never built a dashboard, Excel is a really great entry point to learn some of the logic behind those skills. For example, a lot of analysts just starting out learning SQL have a really hard time understanding joins. But once it's explained to them that a join in SQL is kind of like a VLOOKUP in Excel, then everything kind of starts to click and make sense. Not to mention that aggregate functions in SQL and Python are very similar to aggregate functions in Excel. And conditional if statements in Python work the exact same way in Excel. And if you're just learning how to use a BI tool to visualize your data, you're gonna have a much easier time learning that BI tool if you're already familiar with charts and graphs in Excel. So a lot of the skills that are really easy to learn in Excel translate really well to some of the more advanced tools that data analysts should be using every day. So if you start by spending just a few hours learning Excel before you move on to the advanced stuff, you're gonna save yourself a lot of time, a lot of frustration, and a lot of tears. I'm building out tons of free data analytics content on ClearSquare's account, so make sure to follow if you want access to those free resources.